Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, y'all. I'm Anya. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm in Brooklyn.
I'm zooming in from Nashville, Tennessee at my house.
My young arts discipline is creative writing.
South Indian classical dance.
Singer-songwriter.
Screenwriting.
Visual arts.
Dance.
Film photography.
I would love to see kind of an integration of all of us together in our various art forms.
Very excited to get into what we're going to be getting into in these next 4 days.
This is not school. This is not instruction time. This is not top-down learning. We are not really here to teach you. We're here to be in conversation with you. We have a lot of ideas and exercises. We're bringing in some great artists, and we have some takeaways that we think are really useful as artists ourselves who are in process. We have distilled like 4 categories of the creative process. What is your art in service of? Sourcing inspiration, collaboration, and critical response, iteration, and feedback. It's very important to us that this is a co-created space. It's not us teaching you, it's us arriving together to chip away at this thing called the creative process.
What is your art in service of? My first foray into wanting to express something with my art had to do with experiences and my love of my culture.
Whatever your form is, whatever the way that you're meant to express yourself, it kind of finds you. The thing about being an artist is that nobody has to give you permission to be an artist. I'm going to tell you from where I stand, from my particular experiences and perspective, this is what the entire world looks like.
I've had several people tell me like, oh, well, you only have, like, you're kind of lucky to have like trauma and stuff and like oppression points because it helps your writing. And I'm like, I don't think that's true.
You writing about your own authentic experience will eventually help others to do the same. When we share of ourselves, it is a very generous offering to the world, to anybody who's reading, seeing, hearing your work.
It feels like really fertile ground for us to start talking about sourcing inspiration. The goal of a Spark file is for you to begin writing down without a filter absolutely everything you can that sparks something in you.
Sneakers, oversized t-shirts, Motown.
Nostalgia, the idea of sad things being beautiful.
Sometimes when I, will open my Spark file or voice memos, I will just listen through. You may be like, oh, I need a new idea, but you already had that idea. Your past self is actually someone you should look up to.
How many of you have given this a lot of thought, like the idea of giving and receiving feedback about your work or an experience with it that you would like to share?
I receive like a pretty large amount of feedback, sometimes some pretty extreme feedback where we just cut songs entirely.
Sometimes like there's a part that you're like really attached to as an artist and like you really, really know you want that part. And then someone's like, I hate that part. And you're like, maybe.
You have to really think, how can I say what I think is wrong here without being insensitive?
Listening with curiosity, taking in what you hear, and reflecting back with accuracy. The critical components of having a conversation that supports high performance.
Collaboration time, woohoo! One of the most successful tools for collaboration is trust, that you trust the other person, that you welcome their ideas.
Someone could say, well, I feel this way about that. And I'm like, well, I feel this way about that. And we debate so that all of the information is there.
Super important part when you're working with someone that they have ownership of the ideas and you jointly share. And without this other person, you may not have created something.
Our idea is to put together a live theatrical experience that uses music as a language to explore memory loss and sense of self.
Sitting in a truck that's getting stuck on its 3rd drive this week.
When you were 10, you sat at the edge of the river with your grandmother and watched water glide over slick surfaced rocks.
Up in La La Land, lost in the haze of the sunset sky, she's tired. Her legs are aching. She looks out the car window to see the green trees, the suburban skyline.
I'm breaking even on the rooftop in the pouring rain.
I thought it was really incredible to work with these other people because I've never collaborated on what would be considered like a poem before.
Holding on, hair growing out, nails bitten down, sweatshirt big on a small frame.
It was just amazing to see what everyone did and all the different art forms and how they mixed together. It was super inspiring.
Towards the end, it was a little bit of a crunch, but I'm really grateful for that experience, and I think we did something that we didn't even expect out of it.
And it definitely motivates me to create more and kind of experiment with different art forms.
I feel a great sense of joy and just excitement about where this takes you.
We're here as the team leading you all, but you all are leading us as well. So I just want to say thank you.